they've asked me to say a couple of words of my involvement with Mr. R.C. Hoiles. It's not really that exciting, but I do remember the first time I saw him. It was the summer of '52 at the old plant on Sycamore. We were on the second floor, and he came out of his hallway, came down to where the papers were coming out, picked up his paper and walked back. Nothing really exciting, but he did that every day. And that's actually the first time I saw him. He looked like about 190 pounds, gentleman, and a serious slicker suit with a yellow rose in his lapel. I looked at him and I said, "This is Mr. Hoiles?" And that was my first impression of seeing him. The next time I saw him again, at any length of time, he was in the alleyway talking to a paper boy who had asked him why he couldn't get a raise. And I kind of laughed at it and went on, picked up my papers, and I came out and he was still talking to the paper boy, explaining why he couldn't get a raise. And for the next 10 years, that's all I really saw him, coming out the little door, going back, and that went on for until 1957 when they moved to the new plant here. The next time I ran into him was probably about 1962. I was in the back shop. I just got a job in the back shop, and I was working back there. And around 62, he came walking back, and I heard some of the guys yell, "Run!" And I didn't know what they were talking about. Well, Mr. Hoiles had a habit of coming back and talking to the employees and giving them books and asking them questions about it and talking about politics. Well, personally, I didn't know anything about politics and really didn't care. I just wanted to get a paycheck and do my job and get out of there. But he would come back periodically, and when I saw him, I did like everybody else. I turned around and ran. So that went on for several years. And then one day, Tuttle, who was my boss at that time, had come back and told me that he wanted me to take a proof to Mr. Hoiles. And I says, "Well, why do you want me to do that?" And he says, "Well, I just want you to do it." So I took the proof to Mr. Hoiles, and he caught me in the office, and he started talking to me. Now, again, you have to understand, I'm 22 years old. I don't know a thing about politics. I didn't even know who the president was, probably. And he wanted to tell me about schools and everything. I said, "Geez, I just want to get out of here." So he held me captive for about 25 minutes to deal with it. So what I would do is I'd wait till he was gone, drop the proofs on his desk, and run out of there so I wouldn't get caught. I think I got caught about 4 other times besides me at any point. But he continued through the years, coming back to the back shop for a long time, wanting to talk about politics. And again, every time he came back, I just took off the other way. That was it.